us to go get the rebound. So yeah.
Avery, I want to ask you about Ayanna being back for you guys after getting hurt against you. Her performance, you guys really dominated paint in the second half. I mean, just kind of talk about you and her playing together and the difference.
Me and Nana, we play off each other really well. We've been playing with each other for 3 years now, so it's just she knows where I'm looking, and I know where she's looking most of the time. So we just play off each other really well. She's a very tough player, so I wasn't really worried about her getting back from the UTA game, with what's going on with whatever, So she's a very tough player, so I enjoy playing with her.
I know that it's survive and advance mentality, but you also got a chance to play your rivals before they head to a new conference. How nice is that to maybe beat them in their final game as conference foes?
I mean, it felt good. I've only played 3 SFA sim games, but I could tell the intensity is always there every time. But, good luck to them, moving on to the next conference. But it's definitely a fun game to be in.
You've been in a lot of these games, so.
There's always a lot of energy, effort on both sides of the floor. I respect them a lot as a team, as athletes. It just feels good, I don't think they beat me since I've been at SFA. I just felt like I got to throw that in, Yeah, so, I'm undefeated against them. We're undefeated against them. So, they're a really good team.
Yeah,
really good program.
Ayanna Johnson said it was her 12th time playing Sam tonight, so that was number 12 for her.
Mark, can you talk about Jordan's performance?
Amazing.
I think she was 5 rebounds short of a triple-double today, but just in her first WAC tournament game. And there were a couple big offensive rebounds she had in the second half. I think one led to a Tyler a called three-pointer, and then another one led to Ayanna Johnson the bucket too. Just her play as your point guard.
Plug your ears, because I'm going to brag on her here a little bit, so I don't know if she needs to hear all of this. No, I'm 18 years as a head coach. I've never just turned the keys over to a freshman point guard. This is the first kid that I have said, girl, here you go, you're the point guard, you got to lead us. We thought she was pretty talented when we recruited her, thought she had an opportunity to be special early, and she's done that. She was really good. This is stuff we see, right, AB, quite often, every day in practice, but watching her play in high school, and she blocks shots, she's always been able to rebound, her timing is impeccable, right? I didn't know she had 10 assists tonight. I knew she was facilitating and doing a really good job, but she can score, she can pass, she can she's a complete player. It's just, she can guard, she defend. I was disappointed she wasn't an all-defensive kid, if I'm being completely honest, this year. I think she has that ability on that end of the floor, too. So, she won a state championship. Kid's been in big games. She played with big-time players, so I wasn't really, to be honest, overly worried about Jordan Harrison and how she would play in this game at all.
On a lighter note, I want to ask you, you had 9 assists, and there was a pick and roll that you ran with Ayanna that she hit the lower end of the rim that would have given you 10 assists.
Yeah.
Other one offensive rebound and laid it in easy. Did you even know at the time, or was there any reaction just
No, I had no idea. I just found out 5 minutes ago. So I was just so into the game. I just did whatever it took to win, look for my teammates. And that happened, but I wasn't disappointed. She finished it. That's all I wanted. So.
Coach, in multiple pressers that we've talked about throughout the year, you would like to know who in and who out you would like to see have, that big time performance. You almost had 3 Lady Jacks in double figures. AB was 1 rebound away from having 3, or for SFA having 3 double-doubles on the night. Is this something that that consistency is going to be key for you guys going into the next round?
Yeah, well, we don't really talk about double-double. We don't go into games saying, hey, we're trying to get 3 double-doubles or 4. We do want balance and depth, right? That's what I talk about all the time, is we want balance and depth. And, tonight it was, we relied on those 3 quite a bit. Tyler, unfortunately, was in foul trouble, but she made some big shots early, and obviously the one that you alluded to out of I think that was the free throw rebound, right? Kick out 3, if I remember. There was a big shot, and Kyla didn't score a lot, but we needed her because Tyler was in foul trouble, and Des wasn't her normal self either. But the good news is when you have teams and you have balance and depth, you can survive it, right? So if somebody has the off night, then these other kids can pick them up. And so now we get another opportunity to play. And again, I don't know if we'll have 2 close to 3 double-doubles, but I know we'll be ready to play, and it may be somebody else, on the next night, and each opponent brings something different too, right? And that the matchups dictate everything in the postseason, right? And so we just got to make sure we go regroup, and we'll get a completely different type of team. Whichever one we play will be different than what we just played. So again, we got to be adaptable. We need balance. We need depth, and we have those things, thankfully.
Combo question for Jordan and AB specifically. The pass around the defenders to AB with the scoop in that led to the hype of AB jumping with Zaya. Jordan, talk about your court vision and how you direct, and especially from a freshman. And AB, talk about the being able to respond to that court vision and having that as an asset for you.
I just know, like, when I'm, like, you know, coming off a screen or dribbling, like, I usually draw two people, so I know somebody's open somewhere. It's just the key of, like, finding exactly where they are. And then me and AB had pretty good chemistry. She, like, moves to where I need her to be, so, you know, we did that all day in practice, so it wasn't really a surprise to us, but it just happened in a good moment of the game, so, yeah.
Yeah, if we're being 100% honest, I saw that pass coming, like, 10 seconds before it happened. Like, I was sitting there waiting for it, you know, like, right when she turned the corner and draw to, I was, because Jordan is, like, an amazing facilitator. Like, if you're open, she's going to find you, you know what I'm saying? So we just try to play off each other as much as possible. You know, she's a great point guard, and I just try to get in her window and, you know, stay ready.
Better be ready, right?
Yeah, just got to stay with my hands right there.
Anything else from the room? Thank you all so much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
I'm telling you, Jordan, like, I'm sitting there waiting.